Hi. Hello. Welcome back to Feed the Beast. Seek the Beast on the Mindcrack Feed the Beast, which is now Crack the Beast server. Okay, so guess what? I found a spawner. You want to see what's in it? I want to see what's in it. Yeah, let's go see what's in it. Okay, switch around to here. Turn around, turn the UI back on. And look what we have. Oh, we've got cobblestone walls. We've got mossy cobble floors. Ooh, I'm so excited. This is not the first spawner I've found, I don't think. Or maybe, yeah, I think it probably is the first vanilla spawner I've found. We have found those dungeons, but this is... Oh. Hiya! And silverfish are everywhere in this mod pack. I do not know what is adding them, but something is. Hey guys, lava bucket ho! Eventually. There we go, give me that back. That is how you deal with the spawner. Looks like there's an opening to a cave. I've been doing some caving. I've been trying to get a little bit established on the server. Hi, fella. Hey, that ain't gonna save you. Take that. And that. All right, good. Stick that there. That there. And we have no shortage of spawners in this mod pack. Yeah, get your head knocked off. Ow. Owie. But, okay, so we have no shortage of spawners. I'm going to go ahead and break this one then. Now, there is a way, I have heard, to move spawners in our current mod pack. There's a lot of zombies that have been sitting here spawning all the time. Here, have one of these. Let me just be careful here. How about there? Yes, lava! Oh, he was on fire. So he set me on fire. I did not lava bucket myself. I promise. Let's just make sure this is nice and bright. Let's see, what do we get? Actually, let's come back to this in just a second. Let's clear this out. First, looks like I've been to some of these caves, but I didn't find this little nook and cranny. So I've been doing some caving, trying to get a little bit established. I have sort of a strategy. There's some copper. That's probably like my #1 thing I've been trying to find lately. Here's another one. Get him. More copper. Excellent. Oh, and even more copper. Good. Let's see. We must be at the correct... And even more, yeah. Okay, so this must be the level for copper. I'm going to have to jot this down, because this seems to be... I've just found 3 or 4 nodes in a short amount of time. And tell you what, I'm going to come back and mine this stuff off camera. Because I don't want to bore you with the mining. All right. So I'm trying to get established. I have a bit of a strategy, at least on how to get started. I haven't done a lot of research into all of the mods yet. What I think I'm probably going to do, after I get my, we'll call it my opening gambit. And like, if you want to talk about chess terms, my opening series of moves, I've already decided upon. What happens after that, I haven't really decided upon. I have a lot of flexibility as to what to do after. So, after I get this sort of opening strategy down and taken care of, I'm going to look into all the different mods. I haven't done a lot of research just yet. I'm going to look into all the mods and sort of pick one to focus on right at first, I think. Let's get rid of that guy. He's no good. We don't like him. He might burn us, make us hurt. So I haven't looked into that. I'm thinking possibly of going like a pure mage build, at least at first, with Ars Magica and the new version of Thaumcraft in the game. There's a lot of magic options we have now. The new version of Thaumcraft has changed a lot since, let's see, since we played Feed the Beast last. The new version is quite a bit different. Let's go back to the spawner. And I'm going to come back and mine this stuff off camera. And I'll bookmark this site. There's another thornberry bush. I'm going to bookmark this site, get all this stuff. And we're going to do a little bit of preparation. So here's my my sort of opening gamut, my beginner strategy, or the first step, the first phase. Oh, can I not pick that up? What can I drop? Light gray carpet. Okay, we don't need that. That's from a trap. I think those traps will go off if there's any light. And there's a carpet over to keep them from receiving light. But I thought carpets were transparent, kind of like a piston. they would let light through, and perhaps they're not. So my opening strategy, let's get rid of the rotten flesh. My opening strategy is to sort of arrange my playstyle in a way that is modular and can move from place to place without too much trouble. As we talked about previously, on the server this season, it is open war, PvP style. And bases will be raided, stuff will be destroyed, people will be killed, their stuff will be taken. And we have to sort of just accept this. So, ooh, iridium ore. I definitely want that. That's quite rare. Safari net, awesome. So I want to be able to move from place to place. Oh, in addition to the raiding, there is a safe zone, steel chest plate. I have an electric jetpack, though. So I guess we don't have a lot of use for that, but I will take it anyway. We have a safe biome every 2 weeks, and so, at least to begin with, I'm going to be moving my base every 2 weeks. It's going to prevent me from doing the super large builds I traditionally like to do. So no super large builds, at least at first. I definitely want... I thought I clicked on that, did I not? Silver nugget. Okay, that's not very valuable. The super large builds aren't going to fly, at least right at first, until I come up with some advanced way to defend myself via traps or force fields or whatever. I could probably get rid of this. And I do want the record. Another safari net. I guess they don't stack. Get rid of that. And I do want that chest plate. I've started carrying around the miner's backpack, which makes mining a little bit easier, but my stuff's still filled up. All right, that's pretty good. I'm going to bookmark this location and come back later, and we will resume. I'll resume filming with you. With you. With you. In just a second. Okay, so we're back at my first little starter base. I can't remember exactly how much I had done last time. I stole a number of books and bookshelves and whatnot, so we've got a full complement of books. We can do our 30, or our level 30 enchant here, which we're going to do in a second. You can see I'm up to level 32. That's no coincidence. I saved it to film it for you. Oh, okay, book. You want to get in the film book? Get your own film book. Okay, I have a portal, and I have a few machines. So the mod pack's a little different this time than last time. For one thing, we've updated to 1.7, thank God. So a number of the mods that are similar, like Industrial Craft and Buildcraft, they have slightly different textures and recipes. Also, we're not using some things like GregTech or the Advanced Machine mod. Was it called Advanced Machines or whatever added the extra machines? We're missing a lot of those mods. So a lot of things are different. These are some basic Industrial Craft 2 machines, which you can see from the little heads-up display. Generator, extractor, metal former, macerator. And here I've got a number of tools now to make some of the recipes. Like to make a bronze plate, you have to make this forge hammer. Let's see, where's my sticks? Let me get some sticks, I'll show you. You make a hammer like this. It's simple. Just like that, and I actually go ahead and make one because I'm gonna run out. And then you also make, I forget how to make the snips, and mine are about to break. So let's actually make some new ones on camera so you can see. How do we make that? All right, 3 iron plates, 2 iron ingots. I happen to have iron plates right there, but I'll make them on camera just for you. You get the forge hammer in there, and it's shapeless. You can put it in any... Oh, wait. Yeah, it's shapeless. You can put it in any configuration. So there's 2 plates like that. Now, once you get the plates, you can do 2 things. You can either hit them with the hammer again to turn them into iron item casing. And you can do that with the other ones, like the tin and bronze, or maybe not bronze, but you can do it with copper and tin for sure. Turn it into a casing if you hit it with the hammer again. Or you can cut it with the cutter. Okay, apparently you can't do that with iron, but you can certainly do that with tin and copper. And I'm out of those. And that's one of the reasons I needed to go caving. I was out of copper. So let's stick the copper in the macerator and let that do some work. And let's go ahead and refuel my jetpack. Now, since we're not using Greg Tech or the other sort of advanced industrial craft stuff, as far as I've found, that's the most advanced jetpack in the mod pack. There's a few other methods for flying, but we're going to be using this just to start out. We're going to dive into some other mods once I get a little bit more established and I get my sort of passive strategy going. Let's see. Oh, I have some copper ingots. Okay, I can exemplify? No. Demonstrate. That's the word I'm looking for. A very simple word. Okay, so I need to make these wires anyway. So you hit these ingots with the hammer to get the plates. Now, you could turn them into item casings, but I'm going to need a lot of copper wire, or cable, rather. So this is how you make them into cable. You hit them with the cutter like that. Snip! And we will go ahead and make a new pair of snips, because mine are about to wear out. Was it like that? Or was it the other way around? Oops. Okay, never mind. I hit the wrong button. You hit the U. There. 2. Okay. 2 and 3. All right. So I'm going to need one more U. Then we can do this and 3 of those, and that gives you the snips. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I sound like PR Balrog, if you know who that is. I was watching him on stream the other day. Okay. He says okay all the time. So, like before, if you combine these with some rubber, you get copper cable, and you get the rubber, like before, from a rubber tree. And so far, if I still have any, I'm just using the normal tree taps. And then you get the resin, and you stick it in the extractor. No, that's a metal former. You stick it in the extractor. You power it with the generator. That guy's fully charged. How's this guy going? 12. Let's get this. Whoa, buddy. Let's get this guy going. Now, I haven't made any of the iron furnaces. I'm going to skip straight to electrical in just a bit. But I have a little bit of a priority in mind. Let me put that on. Okay, so what were we doing? We were making copper cable. So, okay, so here's my strategy for the first phase of this sort of factional PvP base raiding Feed the Beast series. Since we have a safe biome rotating every 2 weeks, I want to set up some safe, modular, sort of easy to set up and break down power. And that's going to include solar panels, which this is the incomplete recipe for, and I've been trying to... Okay, that didn't exactly work the way I wanted it to. Anyway, I've been trying to make enough copper cables to set up 9 of them at once, which isn't really necessary. In fact, it'd be more efficient if I just went ahead and made some. So let's go and do that. So we're going to take these guys like that. I'm going to be able to make 6, and we're going to reserve some copper cable. And we're going to make more copper cable anyway so that we can power the thing. And I want to make a bat box as well. Okay, now I have forgotten the recipe. Soplar. We're going to make a soplar. Solar. All right, we need to make the circuits first. Okay, so we need iron plate and redstone. Okay, that makes more sense. What happened to those guys? Iron plate, redstone. So that will give me only 6 of those. That's the bottleneck right now. So we can make 3. Okay, let's go ahead and try and do that. Let's see if I can do this without forgetting the recipe already. We don't need that. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then glass. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, this is the most advanced solar panel in the game, in this mod pack, because we're not using the advanced machines, and it only outputs 1 EU per tick. But it's totally passive. It doesn't require any coal, any other kind of fuel. It's never going to blow up. It's never going to overheat. It's never going to break down. It will work constantly. And as I've learned from previous mod packs, mods take a lot of items to experiment with, to learn. And so I want a way to passively gain lots of items, lots of materials, so that I can progress through these different mods and experiment with them. And so what this is going to allow me to do is this is going to let me passively generate items and power machines. And generate items is, I'm talking about getting a quarry with some electrical engines set up eventually. It won't be the fastest thing ever, but it will be totally passive. It'll work without me doing anything. So it can be running in the background while I am experimenting with mods. So hopefully that will be fairly efficient in terms of my time investment on the server once I get this set up. Now you may notice I've got an ender chest right here. That's because we changed the property in the config file for ender storage. That is the mod that adds these guys, the ender chests with the 3 wool combination lock thing. And it was just a thing, it was kind of meant to replace ender storage, but there's no bugs associated with it, so we turned them back on, considering you could craft them but not place them, and one of the mods, the Rogue Dungeons mod, was actively placing these in the world anyway. So we can place them now. That's going to allow me to move from base to base easily with the ender chests and with a bunch of, where did I put it? With a bunch of golden bag of holdings within them. Another thing I can do, which I'm not going to do now because it would take too much experience, is I can rename this. Like I can rename it ores or machines or tools or things like that, so that while I'm looking through my ender chest, I can be like, oh, what do I need from my safety deposit box that no one else can access? Oh, I need my tools, so I'll look in the one that says tools. Okay, so we've done all that. We're going to wait for some more of this. And actually, no, we'll just let it use the rest of its power, and then we'll set up the solar panels. Oh, by the way, there is a ender chest up here by accident. That's not some like secretive thing. I had it in my hotbar selected like this, and I was trying to right click on my chest and I didn't quite make it. I did that, and I placed it there, so it's gonna be there until we get a silk touch pick, or I decide to move bases and I break it and recover the obsidian. All right, so here we go. Here's our second level 30 enchant. Hey, fortune 3. I like that one even better. Damn, that's some good luck. That is some really good luck. That's exactly what I wanted. Fortune 3 to allow me to get more diamonds as we're getting set up. Very nice. Awesome. Okay, so the next thing to do is to set up the solar panels right up there, and we're going to be moving fairly soon anyway. So I don't think it's any problem to show you my location. I'm going to be in a different location in like a week. So let's go ahead and set up these 3. Let's get the shovel out. We're just going to put them... I think I need to make another bat box, unless I made an extra one. I don't think I... Oh, careful. I don't think I did. Oh, that's right. Okay, I reserved the materials here for a bat box so that I can extend some copper wire without the charge being lost as we extend the wire. I think I kind of forget all the values. It's been such a long time since we did this. And I don't have any of the tools either, like the electric wrench or anything like that. I haven't made those. But we can at least put these solar panels up here. Should be. All right. Oh, okay, a little higher than I thought. I guess I dug a little deeper. Oh, and we've got some rubber trees I built, which I will have to dig through. But we're just going to go ahead and leave these exposed like this. So I'm going to set this up. I'm going to make some of those tools, like the wrench, and I'm going to clear out the leaves, and I'm going to set up my macerating and smelting and stuff, and we'll be right back. All right, we're back. We're back. No, wait. I'm back, and you are still there. You've merely waited a few seconds. I have a different colored magic wand this time to cast spells with, and my magic hat is very boxy. No, actually, it's a pork chop. And this is a I have a minecart on my head. I can't even see my... Let's see if I can put my face in the camera, or put my, you know, the camera in the wall. Can we actually... There I am. Whoa! That's close up. This this helmet is called Australian Minecart because it's upside down. Isn't that clever? Okay, so we've done a few updates on the base. Subdivided the sort of dusty stuff and all the metal ingots and the blocks. Then we've got sort of the industrial craft type stuff here. I made some electrical engines, and we're going to make old reliable here, at least to get us started with some passive item acquisition that we can move from place to place. Now, I don't intend to use this guy forever, but I am going to use it to start out because I know exactly how to set it up, and we can just let it sit and work in the background. There's probably some other things that we could use that do similar things, and we may progress to those as we get deeper into the game. But for right now, we're going to stick with our friend, the trusty quarry, and he can get us items while we're messing around with other stuff. I find it very handy. I think it's like this. No. Unenchanted. I'm so glad. I definitely would have clicked on that, and that would have been a tragedy. I would have lost that. Okay, there we go. There's a quarry. I've got 4 electrical engines. I've got plenty of stuff to make the cabling, an extra bat box. I have some extra stuff here. I put some electrical furnaces, and this is all very ad hoc, as you might think. And when I move to my next base, my next location, this will make a little bit more sense. I'm using the default hoppers, and as far as I can tell, the old style hoppers are no longer in the game, at least not in this mod pack. But that's perfectly fine because these hoppers are way better. For one thing, you can have them input stuff sideways. Couldn't do that with the modded hoppers. And even better, they don't require redstone engines or pipes or anything. So they work automatically, no redstone engines, no redstone. Very handy, makes everything much more compact, and that means that we can move locations much easier. Let me pop these fellas in here. Anything in here? Yes, just finished. Put that in there. Put the food in here. Have a nice amount of food. I'm kind of stocked up, and we're ready to start investigating one of the mods. Now, I was exploring around my local area. I found a village, and I looted a bunch of stuff from Tinker's Construct. And this stuff was just sitting around in the village. Tool station, part builder, pattern chest, stencil table. And then all of these patterns, which I assume you only need one of each type. So I probably only need one handguard pattern, for instance. And all of these are just duplicates. And I'm going to look it up once we start investigating. Look at this. Wide board pattern. I wonder what that's for. I'll investigate this stuff, and if I don't need duplicates of any of these, I will put these in spawn for other people to use. Because there's no need to waste them if we don't need them. Now, I was also exploring one of the dungeons in the Rogue Dungeon mod. Look what I found. Zistau's Man Pants. Fire protection 4, unbreaking level 100. Died. Yes, Man Pants, yes. That's awesome. I really get a kick out of that. And also the Tinker's Construct, that right there, allows you to make tools of all different varieties. And you can make battle signs. Yeah, look at this. All of these battle signs. All these different varieties. You can bet your booties I'm going to be making these eventually. I don't know which mod I will be investigating first. I don't think it'll be Tinker's. I think we may dive into something magical. So I can toss some fireballs around. And we will get started on that next time. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Phase 1 is now complete. We have a modular means of transporting our portable passive item acquisition system, I guess, whatever. And so now we can move from area to area quickly and efficiently, and we can start diving into mods while our machines do their things on their own. All right, so that's it. See you next time. Bye-bye.